Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Today we have Lego Princess, the Castle Quest, the Castle Quest. This is a 50-minute, 50-minute special animated show. It's counted under my shorts thing, but it's not really short. It's 50 minutes, it's obviously done with the sort of the Friends line of Lego. It's geared more towards girls. Not that girls can't just play with regular Legos too. No, plenty of those who can do that. So that's, yeah. But I guess to make it, I don't know, it's marketing. But I mean, it's successful enough that it makes it just more girly, I guess. I don't know. But you know what? You're a boy, you're a girl. You want to play with these as well? Go for it. Have a fun time. That's what Legos are all about. Make whatever your imagination allows you to. So in this, though, this is kind of a neat mashup of some of our favorite princesses. We got 5 of them teaming up and from all different eras of Disney history. And they've got to battle a villain, go on a quest, and overcome him and rescue Dad. So what we get here, we get Ariel, we get Tiana, we got Rapunzel, we got Snow White, and Moana. Yeah. All different, all the way from 1937 with Snow White, all the way up to Moana in, 2017, 16, 17, something like that. It's a broad range of characters. And strangely enough, all but Snow White, obviously, are all voiced by the original actresses who voiced them for their animated films. So that's really cool. Even the villain in this, Richard White, plays Gaston. Yeah, Gaston, guess is not dead. didn't die after falling off of the castle, facing off with the beast. I don't know. We never see his body. I don't know. But he has Triton taken hostage, and he's in some sort of magical castle, and he's kind of hanging out with the magic mirror from the wall. That's who is most beautiful of all. You got it right there. What's going on here? This is a humongous Disney World, Disney Universe mashup. And so we get, the girls are called upon to challenge Gaston, and he sends them on these quests that are to get certain things, and if they fail, then he gets the power of Triton's trident and controls the seas and whatever else. It doesn't super matter, really. It's just a MacGuffin. It's just meant to say, hey, you know what? We're going to put all these characters in one thing. And you don't just get these 5 characters. You get lots of little Easter eggs, lots of appearances from characters from other films, including, I'm not saying the main characters, but like supporting characters. Characters from Peter Pan, Aladdin, Bambi, and of course, Beauty and the Beast, but not Gaston. Belle is not in this, otherwise she probably would have had taken his measure right away. But there's also little tiny artifacts peppered throughout some of the scenes within this castle. This, by the way, mysterious castle. Nobody knows where it came from, why it's there, and what's going on with it. This is definitely a jumping off point for what seems to be possibly a bigger, maybe a recurring series that allows the girls to come in and have adventures and go off and different things and maybe team up in future stories. Or it ties directly into the toy line where you could probably buy this castle and buy or arrange their rooms and do other things and have your own quests in your own home with your own little figurines. So yeah. So speaking of which, I have the Arendelle Castle here. It's kind of not completely, I don't know if it's completely finished. I bought it off somebody at a yard sale, and I still haven't put it together. I'm on the verge of probably never doing it. So it's in a bag, so yeah. Probably half the pieces are gone. Either way, it's an entertaining little thing. It's got a lot of humorous bits. It's got it also you're getting these characters from different points in their reality, because obviously they come from different times, different places. They don't know each other, and but we get Ariel after she's gotten her legs. So we got her in that era post Little Mermaid movie. But for Rapunzel, the adventures in Tangled haven't happened yet. It's probably the same with Tiana, maybe with Moana, but the stuff with Snow White has already happened because she's aware of the mirror. She's aware of the 7 bachelors she was hanging out with for a while. So she is probably, because she's not the original actress who did it, because again, that movie is from 1937 and that actress has passed away. It's just the way it is. And by the way, when I looked that kind of stuff up, she wasn't credited back in the day when it came to animated films, because the idea of an animated motion picture of that level was very new to cinema, and there wasn't credits for the people providing the voices for whatever reason. I mean, I guess they didn't really put a whole lot of, you sitting through a Marvel movie and there's 50 continents, well, not 50 continents, 7 continents worth of people who worked on this, and the credits go for feel like 2 hours themselves. But back in the day, and with Snow White, yeah, there's credits, but it's like, here's a bunch of old producers who paid money to make this thing, and here's a handful of animators of iWorks and Walt Disney and a handful of others, and that's all you get. But okay, back to Lego. Of course, it wouldn't be a Disney production without the voices of Jeff Bennett and Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings provides the voice of King Triton, not the original guy, but Corey Burton plays the Magic Mirror. Again, they're all over the place. We get Jodie Benson as Ariel, Mandy Moore as Rapunzel. We get, let's see, I want to make sure I get all the names right here. These women, Auli'i Craballo as Moana. I want to make sure I pronounce everything right. Annika Noni Rose as Tiana. And who does Snow White? Who provides Snow White? Come on. Don't make me work for this. Katie Von Till. Katie Von Till, honestly, she's one of the more surprising characters in this, because again, they have more flexibility with her in the sense that, not like the actresses can't, not like the actresses have a huge say in how their character will perform in a Lego animated film of short. It's not like Jodie Benson's going, well, I don't think Ariel would do that. No, it's not going to be that kind of situation. But the surprising thing with Snow White is that she's got this twee voice, as she did in the original film, but she's the most bloodthirsty. There's no blood in this, of course. It's all Lego, but she's got the ability to talk to animals. That is her. All the girls have their own strengths, and it comes down to the point of this thing being them working together in order to overcome all the obstacles that come their way, and also overcoming self-doubt and things like that. Just thematically things that maybe little girls would probably identify with, and teach them that, hey, you know what? Working with friends, working with people you care for, can help you overcome a lot of problems in your life as you get older as well. So it's a good message to have. It's not like beating you over the head with it, but it's very apparent. It's for those who know how these things are structured. You don't need to be a genius to figure out what are they trying to get at. No, it's there. So yeah, we get a lot of guest appearances. Oh, even Joanne Worley is in this. Yes, Joanne Worley reprises her role as the wardrobe from Beauty and the Beast. So that was my little thing. That's just freaking awesome that she was able to do that. Has she passed away yet? She's like a classic comedic actress especially from the 60s and 70s. So yeah, I just never know. But sorry, Joanne, if you're somehow watching this and I made a point to say that you might be dead. I'm sorry. That's awful. But so yeah, I think any little girls, anybody who loves Lego, and honestly, you look at some of these things and you go, well, that probably isn't made with Lego. Like some of the things, like you look at the other Lego stuff, other Lego projects, other shows. Like the other night we had the Star Wars one with the Rebuild the Galaxy. You can tell they make it very clear that these things are very blocky and built out of bricks. And a lot of these elements here are softer, more curves, but everything else it's meant not softer, but they're just not as blocky looking. And you're like, was this really made out of Lego? And it only just looks like it's made out of Lego once they break it or something. But no, it is it's there's a bit of an immersiveness to it that I think that works out pretty well. But at every given moment, you get a chance to understand that this is still Lego, but the special kind of Lego for girls. I don't know. One of the funny things about this is when you see, you see all the sea claw hands for all the characters. They're all, hi, how are you? Moana is barefoot in this, and you can see what Lego feet look like in the Friends line. And yeah, you see that in the figures, but they really they show Moana's feet in this, and it just looks like she's just wearing two loafers. It's unsettling. It's just very strange. It's just for a teenage girl, it just looks very clod hoppy. I don't know. That's my word of the day. Clod hoppy. But yeah, I think anybody would get a kick out of this. Just if you love the princesses and you love Legos, this would make little girls go, "Oh, Mom, can I get some of these princess Legos?" Yeah, that's what it's made to do. It's a cynical way of putting it. It's what it's made to do. But you know what? You can enjoy it anyway without buying anything, except for a subscription to Disney Plus. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 182. 182. If you don't know, if you haven't seen this before, this number selector tells me randomly what to watch, and I don't know what it is until it pops up. And we got a movie. Now, this movie and its predecessor, this is the sequel to a movie, and I don't know if I've seen the sequel. I can't remember. It's been a while. And I believe it came through 20th Century Fox. I don't think it was originally a Disney film. These films seem to go on and off Disney Plus fairly regularly. So I'm going to check this after I sign off here to make sure that it's still on Disney Plus, because the original film is not the predecessor. That's a long way of saying we're going to watch Rio 2. Yeah. I'm not going to watch Rio, because Rio's not on Disney Plus last I checked when I made this list. But Rio 2 is, for whatever reason. Anyway, Rio 2 is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everybody Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.